please? Is there anything I can do, sir? Please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet?
Today's video takes us to the Golden State, California, where we find a misfit family of frauditors out harassing people. That's what they do best. And when a man sees them recording him, he gets a little irritated, says something he shouldn't have said, and then the frauditor feels threatened, calls the cops, demands an apology. This guy's a real bloody idiot for sure. So I'll sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy.
We've had some customers saying that they don't feel comfortable with you guys filming. Is it okay if you don't film customers that are going through the bed?
Is it okay if I don't film?
Yeah. There's just a lot of customers just telling us they're feeling uncomfortable.
What's their concern?
I'm so sorry?
What's their concern?
I have really no idea. They just don't feel comfortable because they're not.
Do you work here?
I'm the store manager.
You're the store manager?
Yeah. They're
Wait.
just letting me know that they don't feel comfortable.
Okay.
Ordering, they're not sure.
I can't control how they're feeling, but I'm doing my job.
Okay. I'm just asking, what is your job for doing?
I'm not going to tell you that while we're working.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah, so I'm not going anywhere.
I have an unregistered firearm, and you're going to see it in a second. I have an unregistered firearm, and you're going to see it in a second.
So somebody in the white van said, I have an unregistered firearm that you're going to see in a second. Not exactly the smartest thing to say, but I don't think that's a crime either. Nah, you can say anything you want, but unless you produce it, see, that's a whole different story. If you were to wave it around while you were saying that, yeah, you're going to be going to jail. Well, let's see what happens, because the cops are definitely called.
I got that on video. Huh? Hey, hold on. He just threatened us with a gun, so can you call... That's a stupid thing for him to say, like, come on.
You guys in fear for your safety?
Huh?
Are you in fear for your safety?
If someone threatens you with a gun, are you gonna, I mean, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? That's a threat. You know what I mean? So I actually was on the phone 911 and you pulled up. So.
Call this?
Yeah, I called 911 right now, literally, as dispatcher. I said, hey, the sheriff just showed up, and so I let him know that you pulled in, and she's like, okay, just go talk to him. I was like, okay. So I didn't even get to give any information yet, but I made the 911 call.
Okay. This one right here?
Yep, that one right there.
Have you ever noticed how all frauditors are cop haters? But soon as something happens, what do? They call for the cops.
I got your threat on camera. Doesn't matter, bro. You threatened me with a gun.
Over there, okay? You guys just stay over there for a second.
I'm just getting the interaction, man. As soon as he said we're harassing people.
What did they say to you that made you feel threatened?
So we actually didn't.
Oh,
Okay.
dude, can I
Yeah, I got the
film
whole
them?
thing on camera.
I got the whole thing on camera. Well, what do you have on camera? You didn't see anything. See, the key to this whole thing is the man didn't brandish anything. If he had brandished a firearm while he was saying that, it'd be a whole different story. Why don't you go home and cry to your wifey?
I didn't say
All right,
anything.
then I'm gonna review your video later.
Absolutely.
But
All
right
right.
now, can you just let me
Perfect.
handle the call?
I apologize.
Just how close they're getting in the car while I'm standing in my car trying to order my food.
Okay.
So I have to leave at the drive-thru and deal with what's going on with these guys.
No.
In the drive-thru.
Your conversation with the other lady has nothing to do with this, but like, hold on a second. 162. Thank you so much. So I want to go back to the conversation that you
they're saying. They got their face mask on.
10-4. I had the conversation on video. We didn't say anything.
We're all just trying to commit business here. I'm on my way to work, trying to get to work, and these guys are just wasting everyone's time out here auditing people, getting food in the morning.
Okay.
I understand. I guess what they're doing is within their rights.
Yeah.
I respect that, right? I've seen the YouTube videos of people doing this, but this just seemed a bit off to me.
Okay.
Made me feel pretty uncomfortable just going to get my food.
But you feeling uncomfortable doesn't give you the right to do that.
No, not right to feel.
So let's go back to what you said to them.
I apologize. I said, you know, if you guys are going to keep advancing on me, you're going to have a problem.
Well, I can understand. When you see a jackwagon dressed like this and he's recording you and you don't know why, I can understand. You get a little bit bent out of shape. Yeah, but you got to be careful these days because everybody's feelings are fragile. They're all a bunch of snowflakes.
That's not.
I said, as I was driving away from them, back to my car to them, I made a joke and said, I have an unregistered firearm because I'm on the phone with my friend. You can check everything on me. I don't have an unregistered firearm. Okay. So I made a joke to them.
So threatening to shoot somebody is a joke now.
Because I was going away from them now. They're out of sight, out of mind. You know, they're not messing with me anymore. And I just felt kind of, you know, messed with me.
Okay.
It didn't feel cool. This is the first time this ever happened to me, and I don't understand what they're doing out here. But I'm just trying to order my food and go about my day at work. And
Did they get in your way in the drive-thru?
No, they were like as close to the drive-thru as you can get.
They were standing where when I drove up, right? Yeah. They were standing on the sidewalk.
Yeah. They just kept getting as close to the bush as they could without eating your way.
Okay. So, then obviously you know they have the right to do that, right?
I guess so. In the moment, I just let anger get the best of me, and I apologize to them. That wasn't right. So I don't understand what they're doing here. I'm curious to know, but.
Yeah, this is crazy-ass California, man. It's a paradise lost. Southern California at one time was beautiful. Man, the weather. Yeah, you can keep California. I'm glad I visited back in the 60s and 70s when it was still a decent place to live. You can keep it now, sweethearts.
They're doing what you said.
You know, you could have asked, which most people do, and we've explained it very transparently.
What is
but
it that
first,
do?
well, before you apologize, you're not even being honest with the officer. I have the entire threat on camera. You only told him I have an unregistered firearm. That's not what you said.
That's exactly what I said.
No, finish the sentence, because I have it on video, and if I have to pull it up and show him, then you're getting charges.
That's what I said.
No, it's not.
Okay,
You finished the threat.
No, I did not.
I have it on camera. Doesn't lie. You said I have an unregistered firearm, and you're about to see it in a minute.
Oh, I don't think I said that.
That's a threat to shoot.
I genuinely, sir, don't think
I have it on recording.
Okay, if I did say that, then I really don't think I did.
I have an unregistered firearm, and you're gonna see it in a second.
I was on the phone with my friend who I trained shooting guns.
It seems like he's just asking for an apology.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're willing to own up to what you said and
I apologize, sir. I said I have an unregistered firearm, and you're gonna see it in a moment, or I threatened you with it.
You said exactly that.
That was not right of me. So,
and the worst part of it is you know that we're doing a constitutionally protected activity, but then you still make a criminal threat.
I know.
Like, how is that okay with me and my son right here?
Well, let's tell the truth there, sonny boy. That's not your biological son. That's your sister's son. So what is that to you, your nephew? Did you adopt those kids? Nah, even if you adopted them, they're still not your biological kids. Let's get the story straight, sonny boy.
You know what I mean? I'm doing something to educate the public, and then you make a criminal threat to shoot us for it.
Okay. I didn't make a threat to shoot you, but I did make
that was an absolute threat. That was an absolute threat, and I took it as such. And I called 911, and he just happened to be here at the same time.
Well, like I said, I apologize for what I said, and just know there was no intent behind that. It caught me off guard, and I should have stopped and asked you. I was just on my way to work in a hurry, and I was going to go right past it.
But you made time to yell and make threats instead of asking us.
Like
and we've been transparent with everybody. I'm not rude. I don't accost people. I was not getting this all up in your face or getting in your way. Not at all. I was in one place.
Filming me through the drive-thru as I drove by you.
My monopod sits in the same spot.
You're just trying to get coffee and food and go to work or wherever
I
you go, right?
My friends
I get it. You don't like to get videotaped.
I could see it was making the other guy in front of me uncomfortable, which is why I didn't roll my window down too.
You're talking about the guy in the
Usually
you're talking about the guy
cool.
in the gray truck?
Yeah.
He was talking with us.
I know,
about
I
it.
saw he kept rolling his window down and rolling it back up, which to me, that's a sense of uncomfortable. If I'm going to talk to you, I'm pretty cool.
He actually wasn't uncomfortable at all. I have it all on video. So what?
Why do frauditors constantly say that? I have it on video. I have it on video. The video doesn't lie. You shut the hell up with that shit already.
You had perceived is not what was actually happening.
Well,
So that's part of the problem.
point here is, I do apologize. You were doing your First Amendment right. Okay, you're utilizing your freedom of speech. You're utilizing your freedom of the press, and I'm a big
Proponent?
proponent. Thank you. Of all of our.
But then why the threat, man? Like you say
But
say all of this, but then you made a criminal threat to shoot me and my son
And that wasn't right.
on video.
This is the first time this has ever happened to me. It really caught me off guard as to what you were doing. I see a guy in a school
Okay.
face mask, and another guy. Yeah.
I'm gonna just check.
You're fine.
Just,
With his apology, sir.
No, I will accept his apology. I just, a poor reaction in a situation that might elevate your senses is not a good thing. You know what I mean? You can excuse it and apologize for it, but you got to learn. You got to learn from this interaction of what you did wrong and not treat. I don't deserve to be treated like that at all, just because I'm out here exercising my rights. We're not anti-cop. We're not we literally just educate. Our channels are all about educational.
Educational, Jack. Yeah, were you educating those senior citizens at the post office when you gave them a beat down? Look at him standing there watching his sons beat that man. The hell's wrong with you, Jack?
And you may say that you've watched auditing videos and all that, but that's not what this is. We are not about just that. We show the positive interactions, and we have educational moments and conversations.
Weird, but that's okay. It's what you guys do.
So one of the things
I'm just trying to get to work. I gotta go pick up my apprentice right now, and I got a guy
in that drive-through.
To me, what that seems like is just like you're wasting your time trying to get a rise out of people.
That's not at all. Okay, but that's not at all what we're doing.
Okay,
but you didn't have that.
See how it perceives that, right?
But perception is not reality. That's the problem.
Okay.
Your perception doesn't warrant a gun threat.
Okay. I hear you, and I apologize for that. Okay, it was not cool. That was out of line. I 100% stand by that. Yeah, I just reacted out of anger, which was not okay. I felt, like I said in the moment, I felt threatened, which I should have rolled down my window and talked to you.
Well, if you felt threatened, just move on. Like, honestly, if you felt threatened, you shouldn't have rolled down the window. You should have just kept going with your day. While you're going through that drive-thru, you had 3 other cameras being pointed at you aside from these 2. The only reason you noticed this camera is because I'm attached to it.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
And that's what we teach and educate people. And then the other thing is you have to create the level of privacy that you want in public. And you're halfway there. You just don't have the mask. But you know what I mean? You create the level of privacy you want in public, period.
Well, folks, we're going to leave the video there. It continues for about another 5 minutes. And old daddy boy just gives the poor lad a lecture. Yeah, that's the last thing the poor man needs is a lecture. And he didn't press charges. I don't know what charges that would have been pressed because there was no weapon brandished. But I don't know all the laws in California. But here in Ohio, there wouldn't have been anything he could have been charged with. But not to worry. If you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe because the world is filled with stupid people and they all migrate here to YouTube to showcase their hidden talents, whatever those might be. And Dr. Dave is more than happy to edit those videos and bring them to you for your viewing pleasures, no doubt about it. Please check out my other channels, including Dr. Dave Frauditor Terminator, which features the 4 fabulous fools of frauditing, including Love Your Longtime Lana and Love Your Longtime Goat Boy. Boom, boom. Oh, cool money. He love you too good, okay? Yeah. And then there's my other channel, Dr. Dave Debunker of Frauditors and Sobsits. Oh, there's plenty of stupid people over there to point and laugh at all day, no doubt about it. Yeah, these frauditors, I don't know, they just need a job, but they're too stupid to get a job. That's why they're frauditors. They have no education and no job skills. Cheers to that, sweetheart.
Guy just assaulted me. Guys, this guy just smashed my camera on the back of my other finger.
My purpose is to try to My purpose is to try to ruin people's lives.
But I just got arrested.
See this car right here? I can film his license plate, I can film his car.
None of your business. You guys are rude. No, it's not. Walk away.
No, you need to
Walk away.
You don't need to leave. This man is, this is a personal vendetta.
Well, anybody who was affected by this dude right here, anybody affected by this excuse for elderly man.
And it was harder than I thought.
Terry equals immediate detainment unless you're a constitutional law scholar.
So we got a supervisor.
They have no expectation of privacy in a public place.
You've been following me for four times. You've taken 4 circles around me. I think you need to shut up, sir. You're a bootlicker. That's what they call a bootlicker.
I'm broadcasting this message to my thousands of followers on YouTube. I'm a constitutional law scholar.
And no one knows the law. Nobody.
Sir, I want to file charges on this man.
They may receive a piece of paper in the mail that they're going to read. That's all I'm saying about that.
What are we here for, buddy?
I have official business for you. Could you back up, please? You're in my personal space.
Now do you see why I tell people I'm a constitutional law scholar?
I went into court today, and the Constitution held no weight.
Now I'm going to ask you a question. Do you seriously believe the words that are coming out of your mouth right now?
What's the ticket say? Does it say my name? Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You touch me with the paper. Don't touch me.
So basically, it's just for if I identify anybody, it's no threat or anything.
Sorry, this man right here just assaulted me. He did the exact same thing. He smashed my finger on the back of my apparatus. When he smashed it, he pushed back on it.
I'm here to do business peacefully.
Okay. Well, I understand that.
So you're gonna need.
That's why we're trying to talk to you.
You're gonna need to use force because I'm not violating.
I run this conversation, not you.
That's not true. You're a public servant.
You're an arrested press conference.
Let go of the camera. I'm arrested. Then hook me up.
Turn around. Let's do it. I asked you to stand in the way.
Don't put your hands on me, lady. Don't do that.
Excuse
Terrible
me. These
decision.
people were very rude to me, Jason. I just want to make a note of that.
So you wasted my whole time when I could have did an OPA request. I am going to make an IA complaint tomorrow about this whole interaction.
I told you over and over, I am not going to do that. The sign is on the wall. You're not going to comply. I asked you that. You're not allowed to record in here.
Scissors, you're illiterate and you don't get it.
I'm illiterate, yeah.
You're illiterate.
Says the only people not able to follow the Constitution and the oath that they
mistakes you make every day.
And interfering is a physical act. I'm not in between nobody.
Let's go. This way.
Don't touch me, man.
This way.
ID. What? Is that like a law? Sir, you're being disorderly. Please don't touch me.
Let's go.
Don't touch me. You guys are assaulting. You're assaulting me.
What, you gonna video record?
I'm video. Come on. Touch me.
Touch me. Get out of my car. Get out of my car. It's on video. It's on video. You put your hand in my car.
I blocked your attack, number 1.
I don't care. Stop it. I tell you what. Driver's license. I'm gonna break your window.
You're gonna break my window right now.
Yes.
Get away from me. Yo, you just touched me in my face.
I'm sorry?
You just touched my face. You just touched my face.
Can you identify that your policy?
Ma'am, you need to get out of my face.
I'm not answering any more questions.
Okay, turn around, face away from me. Put your hands behind your back. Put your fingers, palms together. Interlace your fingers like you're praying.
You have a mom and dad that taught you the basics?
Don't talk about my mom, bitch. Don't you ever talk about my mom.
Listen, you're going to find out. You're going to find out. And it's really going to be ugly for you because you know what, man? You're really a bully, bro. You're threatening my life, bro. You are really threatening my life.
Keep your distance. How about that? I'm right here. 6 feet. I'm right here. 6 feet. I'm right here. I ain't moving for you. You don't tell me to move. You're disrespectful. I'm not moving you. We're done talking. How about that?
What 2 people? What law is that? What law is that?
I have no money right now. My account's overdrafted, $650.
Now imagine if I become mayor, what we're going to do with honoring the public trust.
I will sue your ass in 2 seconds, Piggy.
Am I being detained? What am I being detained for?
Okay, you can turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Fired,
You
dude.
were too close.
You're getting fired. You know what your use of force policy is?
This is America.
Sit down.
You tase me, I'm gonna sue the shit out of you.
What crime have I committed? I'm not gonna ID myself.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
What are you doing?
Arrest me?
Yes, I will
Call your
happily
sergeant.
arrest you. Go over there.
Call your sergeant. I'm not moving.
I'll give you one more chance.
I'm not moving.
To back up.
I'm not moving.
Okay, that's fine.
You can touch me. Don't fucking touch me. Do not.